The answer is no, we're not.
Okay, so your office is not conducting a deep dive review of the dedicated drainage street fund?
We're not. We did an audit that we released on December 18th. Now we are discussing another phase of that on the next audit plan. So we have not published the audit plan yet.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that response kindly. Director Dow, and it may be said by some that I need to go read a certain document or so. You know, though reading is beneficial, it's not one of my strong suits. So I'll pose the question here. Out of that dedicated drainage and street fund, the question I proffered on yesterday about salaries being paid out of that pot, it's been said, and I don't know true, false, good or bad, that $30 million out of the dedicated drainage and street fund goes toward administrative positions or salaries. Now, I'm not necessarily opposed to anything being paid for using those dollars that are for drainage purposes only. You can discuss what that means. Certainly equipment, supplies, and some personnel is permitted. But I think it's a fair question to ask how much money out of that fund is being spent on salaries. Can you give me an answer today?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Council.
$35.3 million in personnel is in the budget, but they're currently only projecting to spend $32.9 million in this fiscal year.
So some of the stuff that we hear, there are kind of three levels of the informants. People who just tell me things, and then there are people that I know and they are trustworthy, and then you have level 3 people who are trained informants. They know how to get stuff, and it's absolutely dependable. So when it came back and said 30 million, some people blew stacks and said that's just not true, nowhere close to true. But your testimony today is that 32 million is a pretty good number.
Yeah, for the forecast.
Thank you. I appreciate both your gentlemen's response, Mayor. I thank you kindly.
Councilmember Stone.